Hola, yo soy Karim Sabat de PowerMetal.cl, el podcast live, y en esta ocasión estoy conversando con el gran Øystein Garnes, líder de BORKNAGAR, banda que va a estar presentándose en Chile 14 y 15 de noviembre, gracias a Spider y a Santiago Fusión. Y queremos partir preguntándole directamente sobre los cambios. BORKNAGAR ha sido una banda que partió en un black metal no tan purista, pero que a medida que han pasado los años ha ido mutando en una cosa que tiene también progresivo, avant-garde, folk, incluso mucho más, como vimos en True North. ¿Qué me cuentas de eso?
It's complicated, but it's also very simple in my mind. It's for me. It's about be honesty. To be honest, it sounds cheesy, but it's about be honest. I grow as a person. When we did the first albums, I was like 19 years old. Now I'm pushing like 48, soon 50. And I think, for me, I've always had this philosophical musical idea that the great music, the music that the classic music that lingers on forever is the music that derives from honesty, from I've always believed that music is kind of, I had this idea about music being some sort of musical journey. And that same thing with my life. I see my life is a journey. I start one place and end up another place, and the same thing should go with my music. So for me, it's music should reflect me as a musician and the other guys in the band, of course. But the way we, evolve as musician, as we evolve as people, we grow up, we learn, we see new things in life. All that stuff is something that I also want my music, I'll push into my music, so to speak. So that it's about honesty. This is the music. The True North, for example, when we released that is, in my mind, the music I want to make. That is the music I want to hear. That is the music that makes me proud of what I'm doing. When in 96, when we did the debut album, I was different. The world was different. Everything was different. So of course the album was different. So for me, it's really, when all comes to all, it's about doing personal and honest music. That is the reason why we have changed so much.
Onstern, ahora quería conversar un poco de los cambios. BORKNAGAR, todos sabemos, es un proyecto prácticamente tuyo, pero has tenido muchos invitados, muchos participantes que han venido de la banda, y quería preguntarte si esto de alguna manera ha afectado la forma de componer, la forma de llevar la banda, la forma de enfrentar la música que tiene BORKNAGAR.
It's kind of hard for me to say, really, because it's basically just speculations. But I kind of, as in everything else in life, I believe that you have natural progression on things. You have things change, the world change, and everything. And also does a band. I mean, I've done this for 30 years now, almost. And even before that, I had a band from, I started in the underground tape trading and stuff in 89 or something. It's like 34 years. It's a long time. So life happens, as with girlfriends, as with wives or children. There is ups and downs, there is disagreements, there is things doesn't work anymore. And the same with a band. And for different reasons, people have quit and we have got new members and stuff like that. But I've always seen that, in my mind, I've always seen that, of course, it's sad to see people leave your life, or leave your band, or people that you care about. Of course, that is always sad. But I also always choose to see there is a potential to it. There is a potential to doing something better, to every change in this world. I mean, we humans, at least a lot of us, tends to fear change, in a sense, because it kind of shakes our lives a little bit, and we are not sure what's happening tomorrow or the year after, or do we have enough, whatever, the next month. But I kind of have always cherished that, in a sense, because that is life. That is how life is. Thing doesn't stay the same for all. Life isn't static. And so for me, that has always been an opportunity to add something to band, rather than to cut something from the band, if you get my point. If some member leaves, okay, that's sad, and we deal with it and all that stuff, and we have the discussion and talks needed. But I kind of see, okay, let's do something even better than next time. Let's maybe, you know, push it even further. So I see possibilities in those scenarios, so to speak. So I think that has, in a way, it's kind of sound a little bit harsh and cynic maybe, but for me it's almost a little bit like it's a musical selection. Some point you have, in order to survive, in order to evolve, in order to become a better band, sometimes you need to do something to change. Something have to change, you know. And I guess that happened to us, as also happened to a lot of other bands. So it's of course sad when it happens, but I choose to see the potential in it, in change.
Øystein, sabemos que Borknagar siempre ha tenido un tema con las líricas. Generalmente habla de filosofía, habla de naturaleza, temas muy recurrentes que ya vimos, por ejemplo, en True North. Pero se viene un nuevo disco de Borknagar, ya lo sabemos, y queríamos saber si de alguna forma la pandemia, el mundo actual, las guerras, afectaron la lírica o te mantienes en el mismo patrón.
I can't reveal too much about the new album. The new album is done. Everything
Okay.
is ready. Everything is in. It's not in production yet though, but we had a deadline 1 week ago, Friday.
Okay.
I'm really happy with the album. You know, those who like True North will love this one. I'm pretty sure it's a continuation of what we had done before, just more, better, everything. I don't want with my music to be you know, for me it's something, you know, I want my music to be above time, above waves, above trends, and above, you know, these things in life. I want my music to be universal in a sense. You shouldn't really, you know, pinpoint to a time of you know, stuff like that. It should be something, you know, the approach of our music should be above, you know, yeah, things like politics and religion and things like that. I don't want to preach neither religion or politics and my music and stuff. I want music to be something independent, something free thinking, something free floating out there that people can, you know, it's nothing, it's not connected to any kind of political movement or religion or any type of worldview or anything like that. I want my music to be crisp and clear for everybody in this world, no matter where they come from, what they believe in, whatever, you know, have happened in their life. I want them to enjoy my music as a kind of a universal phenomenon. But of course, it's not that simple either, because of course I live in this world, the rest of the band live in this world, and of course we see what's happening, and it's of course that flavors the music in a sense, that makes, you know, that pushes on us in different directions. So in a sense, you know, the new album, the lyrics of the new album, the title of the new album doesn't really has anything to do with, you know, wars and anything like that, but it still has. And that is kind of paradox of it. We are not political. We don't discuss, you know, political matters or stuff like that at all. But I'm pretty sure that, you know, the new album will be kind of somehow a little bit influenced by the time we are living in, definitely. But I guess you have to wait to see what I mean.
Øystein, Borknagar esta vez tendrá la oportunidad de estar 2 shows en Chile. Primero un show en solitario y después un show acompañando a LEPROUS. Quería preguntarte, para la gente que está pensando aún si va a 1 o 2 shows, ¿van a ser iguales? ¿Cuáles son las diferencias? ¿Cuál es el atractivo? ¿Alguna sorpresa?
I think we haven't discussed everything about it yet, so I can't, you know, I can't reveal anything but everything. But one big difference is that the first show is a longer show, because we are the main, you know, band and stuff like that. So we play a longer set, more songs basically. The second show is a bit shorter, so it's, you know, because LEPROUS is doing a headline spot and everything. So But what we will see. There was definitely be good stuff for both evenings, so to speak. And yeah, we will of course have the opportunity for the first show we are doing alone or with a support band, but we as a headline, there will be definitely more time for the good stuff.
Finalmente quiero darte las gracias, Øystein, por darte un tiempo de estar conversando con powermetal.cl y quería invitarte si puedes dejar un saludo para todos los fans, para la gente que está viendo esta entrevista, para que vaya al show de BORKNAGAR en Chile.
This is Øystein from BORKNAGAR. You are watching powermetal.cl and we are soon heading your way to do some shows in Santiago, Chile. We are very much looking forward. Gonna be amazing. See you soon, guys.